Magirawasu and the Thunder God's Lost Hammer. Chapter 1. The Storm That Would Not End. Dark clouds loomed endlessly over the eastern skies of Japan. Thunder cracked like the roar of angry beasts, and lightning tore the heavens apart in streaks of silver fire. For 3 days and nights, the storm raged without pause. Rivers overflowed, crops drowned, and even the bravest of warriors refused to leave shelter. In the mountains near the storm's heart, the young samurai Magirawasu meditated beneath a withered tree. He sensed that the storm was no ordinary force of nature. It was alive with divine energy, wild and unbalanced. That night, as the winds howled louder than ever, a bolt of lightning struck a nearby cliff, revealing a glowing figure in the sky. Raijin, the thunder god, surrounded by drumming storm spirits. But something was wrong. The god's mighty Raijin hammer, the instrument of thunder, was missing from his hands. He called out in a voice that rumbled through the mountains. "Warrior of earth and honor, I have been betrayed. My hammer is stolen, and I am weakened. Without it, the balance of sky and storm falters. You must retrieve it before chaos reigns." Magirawasu bowed low. "I will find your weapon, O Thunder Lord. You have my blade and my oath." Chapter 2. The Thief in the Clouds. Following the trail of divine energy left by the hammer, Magirawasu ventured into the floating valley of Shinkumo, a place where clouds drifted low to the ground and spirits whispered on the wind. He discovered that the hammer had been taken by Fujikuro, a rogue storm spirit jealous of Raijin's power. Fujikuro had hidden the hammer atop the sky spire, an ancient column of floating stones guarded by wind demons and lightning birds. To reach the spire, Magirawasu had to leap across floating platforms suspended in the sky, dodging bolts of living lightning. The wind demons tried to hurl him into the abyss, but he countered with his wind-slicing blade technique, spinning through their attacks with fluid grace. As he neared the summit, he was ambushed by Fujikuro, himself cloaked in storm clouds, wielding a staff crackling with stolen power. Their duel was fierce. Lightning and steel clashed, the very air trembling with each blow. Fujikuro summoned cyclones to throw Magirawasu off balance, but the young samurai channeled his inner calm, moving with the stillness of a mountain. In a final, radiant strike, Magirawasu disarmed the rogue spirit and seized the hammer. The skies above cleared slightly, as if sighing in relief. Chapter 3. Return to the Storm God. With the hammer secured, Magirawasu descended the spire, battered but victorious. The storm clouds parted to form a path back to the mountain where Raijin awaited. As he approached, Raijin's form became clearer, tall, and broad, with wild hair like flowing electricity and eyes that sparked with power. When he received the hammer, the skies thundered with joy, and rain fell in gentle, rhythmic drops. Raijin raised the hammer high and declared, "You have restored balance with courage and honor. For this, I grant you the mark of the Thunderbearer. Should you ever need my power, strike your blade to the sky, and I shall answer." A sigil burned briefly onto Magirawasu's arm, then vanished like mist. Epilogue. The storm passes. The land healed under calm skies. Farmers returned to their fields, rivers calmed, and peace returned to the eastern provinces. But Magirawasu knew this was just one storm among many. With the Thunder God's favor and his unwavering spirit, he would continue his path not just as a samurai, but as a protector of balance between mortal and divine.